Welcome back to the Von Braun, to the Tri-Optimum Corporate Network. My name is Grimith, somehow, and we are back with System Shock 2. I started this playthrough yesterday, a challenge run, sort of. We're going big on Psi, and I'm neglecting, at least for now, the melee enhancing parts of Psi. We do have a wrench. We have viewer-selected OS upgrades. We've got 2 of the 4. The third one is... we may not see this broadcast. The 4th one is gonna be in some time. That's all the way at the end of the Rickenbacker. Whereas the 3rd one kind of varies depending on the order you do decks 4 and 5 in. But we're here now, on deck 3. Let's load up the game. We are in the middle of hydroponics. We haven't made that much progress because I have been adamant on not putting a point in research now, but I failed to find a lab assistant. Well, we're gonna go grab the lab assistant. I'm gonna blame the darkness of the game, I'm gonna blame the boom of this microphone, I'm gonna blame me reading chat, I'm gonna blame a lot of things other than, well, me. Because it's never my fault. We'll review the character build in a bit, but we got some researching to be doing, so we might as well wait for that. Yep. We just remember the pathway. So we were even in the room with the lab assistant. I just missed it on the fucking table. So it goes. Hey. Whoop. Whoop. How you doing? Welcome to the show. That's not very nice. I don't want to be ripped. I wanted to be shredded. I'll be doing athletics or something. I haven't left you. Fuck you. No. I will not. Do not consent. We already got that research software. We never went in here. If we did, I never grabbed that. I think what I'm looking for is on the left, through here, right there. There we go. Ha fuck it's get out of my inventory. Plug this sucker in. There we go. There's our lab assistant. Let's research this. We need 2 hits at SB and a V. Ah, damn. Why the hell do I have the sodium in my inventory? I'm sure there was a perfectly good reason at the time. Picked it up from a desk or something. Well, let's go grab some more of that. Might as well haul this with me. Sure, we'll pick you back up now. Anyway, I hear more anger out here. Look at how effective I'm killing, even with my paltry strength. Let's head back to the chemical storeroom where this session started. You have my medication. Well, thanks, I've already got mine. I forget sometimes how heavy the spawn rate is in certain segments of this game. We did all that, though, without taking any damage. I'm the coolest. Can the wrench be cleaned? No, but it's normally not this, sullied. We need 1 more hit of SB, and we definitely have that SB in here. Do I remember off the top of my head without looking it up what other chemicals these other things need without me starting to research them? Nah, that's fine. So, here we are. Put the sodium down. Just go ahead and pick this up. With our Psi-heavy character. 5 psionics, 2 strength, plus the Braun boost, of course. We've got power Psi, which would benefit me if I were going to be like a hybrid psionics user. But since I'm going to go so heavy into psionics, it's not going to be that much of a benefit to me. It's not going to be much of a benefit. We have nothing in technical except this point of research granted by the lab assistant. We have nothing in combat. And Psi, we've got the first tier neural capacity, of course, with psychogenic agility, projected cryokinesis, the psychoreflective screen. In Tier 2, we have recursive psionic amplification, which is fine. And localized pyrokinesis, which is also fine. I am strongly resisting adrenaline overproduction and psychogenic strength. I haven't shown these off in my melee-only escapades, but rest assured, they are very scrumptious. Tier 3 we've opened up, and there's plenty of possibilities in here. Molecular duplication, which we can't use that on psi-hypos due to tri-op corporate bullshit. But we could certainly use it on our other hypos. We've also got neural toxin blocker, which would help me search eggs without me running out of antitoxin hypos. I am currently at 0 of those. Projected pyrokinesis, which would be pretty neat, but if memory serves, also deals 0 area of effect damage. So again, the monkeys are superior. And psionic hypnogenesis, which allows you to render non-robotic creatures docile so that they don't aggro on you. There's plenty of other fun stuff too in Tier 4. A photonic redirection, which renders you invisible. Electron suppression to immobilize robotic targets. Turns ammo and hypos into nanites, which is great. It's got a bit of a different progression than the recycler does, but we'll certainly make use of it. I don't think it can handle implants, though the recycler can. That's why I'm carrying around the spare Swift Boost implant. And remote circuitry manipulation, it's not that great, but there's only 2 replicators I really want to hack in this game. One's going to be the elevator by engineering, and one's going to be on deck 4. It's like across from some locked area that has a level 10 assault rifle. I think that's the barracks. And the cerebroenergetic extension, we'll leave it alone. Maybe we'll have a separate run sometime in the nebulous future where I'll do Psi and Melee. Though Lethal Feline did some of that in the co-op multiplayer Melee that I recorded for my channel, though he didn't have his perspective being shared. And then 5th tier, we have Regeneration, which, that's a big regeneration. I kind of find that wasteful, but I am pretty rusty on psionics, you know? Yeah, level 2 has a regeneration effect. A Soma Transference, which, that's pretty alright. Instantaneous, we'll go through the rest of those later. But for now, we have a Vial of Toxin A. We place these in environmental regulators to reduce local annelid growth. It'll give us more cybernetic modules. We need to do this so that we can continue riding the elevator to Deck 4. Let's research our, organ that we got out of an annelid hybrid next. We'll want to do this so that we can deal more damage to hybrids. We've had this for a while. It can be hell playing on Impossible, trying to get some of these organs to drop so that you can deal more damage. Yeah, I've gone through entire runs that haven't had a monkey brain drop before. I think one of the chemicals I'm going to need for the monkey brain is on Deck 2. I hope none of them are on Deck 1. It's going to be a bit of a trek. Wait for this to finish before I take momentary looks at the research. Yep, plus 25% damage dealt to hybrids. Thanks, research. There's plenty of lore here. I've read through that before. We ain't reading through it again this time. Not today. So that one's We got some in here. I could check the manifest, but I'm like standing right here. We do have some Cool. Now, if I suspend that research and do that, you need no research for that. Cool. What kind of research you need for that? This useless organ? You want 2 chemicals for this useless organ? I don't care that much about it. Fuck it. I'll tell you now, it provides flavor, it does nothing. And don't live up there. You don't get to belong up there. Happy birthday to the ground. Okay. I don't actually have to go back to Deck 2 or Deck 1 for the one within. Huzzah. A solid chunk of the things to research in this game are research level 1, so all you would require is the lab assistant or doing some shenanigans with the cybernetic module station, which I do avoid. Reviewing psychic powers again. So we have a health drain, which I would like to get and show off later. We have a teleportation, so recall effect, like the Daggerfall recall effect. We have rendering something an ally of sorts. We have building a wall of force. We have dropping a psionic proximity mine. I'm a level with you. It's like the last time I went psi-heavy was probably back in college, and I don't really remember this power. And the Psycho-Reflective Aura, which protects you from 60% of all combat damage. We're going to need many cybernetic modules to keep unlocking these tiers and grabbing powers from these tiers. I am playing on hard difficulty, so we have more wiggle room than we would say on impossible, but I am judiciously skipping things to show off some other stuff. Thinking about it, it would have been nice if I'd carried the hazard suit here with me to put on for the extra toxin resist before I went egg diving, but I can always grab this tier 3 power that shields me from all toxic damage first, instead of just carrying around that hazard suit for now. Because, you know, I'm using all this inventory space. Well, in my idle time, we have more midwives having spawned. Let's see if I can remain having taken no damage. Well, I don't angle for breaking the game. One cheeky way you can utilize the power, if memory serves, is to skip past a trigger that would normally snatch some cyber modules from you. And I am going to see about using that at that moment in time. Much like how I tested out whether I could be immune to the protocol droid explosions. As I recalled, wanted to see whether the GOG version had patched that stuff out. And I was delighted that they did not. Hello. First hit I took today and it dealt 8 points of damage to me? What the fuck? You kidding me, man? Good lord, this respawn rate is a little... like, it's hard difficulty, man. You need to calm the hell down. Oh, I want to show how vibrant and active the world is, Grimith.
Good. You'll notice that the biomatter on the walls and in the elevator shaft has been impacted by the introduction of the biotoxin.
Fuck!
Do the same with the other 3 regulators.
Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, here's the questions we ask ourselves. Do I buy an antitoxin hypo, or do I just I just lay down and die? I don't need a second spide. Because this is going to kill me. I wonder... I have one idea. I'm pretty sure this doesn't work, but I have one idea. I'm willing to spend 5 nanites on it. If it can save me the 10 in the reconstitution. Okay, that didn't work. Don't mind me, just dying. I would have enjoyed an antitoxin hypo being dropped. That would have been very thoughtful. I wonder if a screen transition would get it removed from me.
Research complete.
That's great. We don't have time for research. No, this isn't the way I wanted to go for... It's funny how I'm like trying to remember my way through these various sections when I'm on a little bit of a timer. Oh no, the antitoxin hypo would definitely not be cheaper than respawning.
Toxic hazard.
Like buying one would be several dozen. Though if I die in this section, I will not get a respawn.
Potential.
Toxic hazard.
I'll just lay down and die right now. Howdy. Alright. So, we've learned how to target monkeys, because we studied the monkey brain, and how it has been changed. Now we have this cyber midwife order, which will take a little bit longer to research. Just not how quantum entanglement works. Well, think of this as a shortcut to get back to this section. Yeah, a shortcut, he said, chuckling. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this right now. Yeah, one cannot flee, whatever, shut up. No one loves you. We've already searched those eggs. And if we hadn't, and an annelid psi organ is left behind, oh well. Listen, it takes a lot of juice to bring you back from the dead. Through bio-quantum re-entanglement. What's a doodads? Okay? It's an imprecise science. Okay, so I hit the one here. I hit the one there. Alright. I wanted to head back this way. No wine to drink. Just some smokes to give me a side point back. I may as well hit the bed. Go ahead and...
Agility activated.
I'll miss those 5 nanites that I spent for my experiment. Laser rapier, not for us. I'm pretty sure I already checked the crates and the water over here. Yeah, I got the camera that's over there. Let's get back to moving, shall we? There was this section that I wanted to check that had several eggs left in it and some resources, but I want to hit the cyber module upgrade stations first. Note that strafe running does make you move quicker. I brought this up yesterday. It's like Doom in that regard. That's tech. That's, I want you to go ahead and give me neural toxin blocker, please. Thanks. I am also going to want some other things from here. I think someone's trying to kill me. Right, as I was saying, I'm going to want some other things from here. It's definitely going to be molecular duplication that I'm going to want from here. Electron Cascade is neat. I think I'm going to leave it alone for now. I'm going to want Projected Pyrokinesis just to have some funsies with that. That deals more damage to organic. And you wouldn't want to use that against mechanicals in this video game. And then I'm probably saving up for tier 4. So yeah, I'll grab these 2 categories. And then we'll let it be for now. Okay, next up, we gotta use a Psi Hypo. Get 20 points back. I I do that just so I don't get ambushed while I'm thinking. So we're going to come back in here, and this time we're going to take it a bit more seriously, my exploration there. Do I have any logs I haven't listened to?
I've chosen
I have.
Miss Bloom as the new mother to our children. She is sweet and kind, healthy and a perfect match. She has a child of her own back on Earth. She knows what it is to care for her young. Ave Maria. If she only knew what the future held. She shared the joys of the many.
Yes, joys of the many. So joyous. Right. I will lose my agility buff by doing a zone transition. I'll get over it. Okay. Fucking camera. Let's rad the gate. Anyway, I made those worms spawn from that egg already.
We must descend.
We must ascend. Summer. I was like, wait a fucking minute. Didn't I just hear from you yesterday? And I did.
Research complete.
So, all damage you deal to midwives will be increased by 25%, resistant to incendiary and anti-personnel weapons, but vulnerable to armor piercing. Anyway, thanks for the money. I'll cherish it. I'll let Big Twitch know about the cash. Give me this, please.
Agility activated.
And give me this, please.
Toxin shield activated.
Good. Normally that's a thing that, we could resolve by just an area transition, but then I would lose my buffs. With that in mind, we'll loot in here later, including those cyber modules. There's an antitoxin hypo.
Toxin shield deactivated.
Man, that didn't last as long as I thought it would. Ah, you missed me, sucker. Hello, robot. Have I told you lately how annoying this is going to be? Especially since I've elected not to buff my strength. There's two robots as well. Like one over on that side and one on this side, so it's a difficult thing to avoid. Attack them from their left side so that they're less able to shoot you. It also helps if they lose track of you. Platform up that, you fool! Or not. Don't platform over that. See if I care, Baka. They also have a tendency to move away from you to try to get some range before they shoot. So you can capitalize on that as well. TwoStrength.com. What the hell? Ow. Did some poor timing this time. Hey! Hey! No shooting me through the boxes! It's cheating. That's it. I'm gonna blow us up. Fuck this world. Scamming me by shooting me through that.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Some antitoxin hypos. Note that price set replicators are impacted by the difficulty you play on. Gonna forfeit the agility here to see if I can save a... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So I was gonna see if I could run to the surgical bay. But, you know. There were complications. Just not gonna worry about that. So 90% chance. I never researched this. I should do that. What chemical do I need for that? I need the sodium and then I need the iridium. Okay, I should go back then anyway. Some disjointed gameplay from me today. I can't make up my mind. Don't shoot me. Be very rude. I'm not using this hypo. Just don't shoot me. Easy. Thank you. Hello. I'm gonna get shot in the back as I'm trying to run. Huh? Lightly. Just some cosmetic things as I played through this game a lot. I felt like looking at something different. I'm being reminded that I don't much care for how the Rebirth mod renders the appearances. Though the midwife aesthetic is certainly better than what it was the first version of Rebirth. That one looked less creepy and more absurd. Yeah, the music. Music of all kinds can definitely be a transportation mechanic due to memories associated with it. Some folks are under the impression that the music in this game operates on stings, like it ramps up when you get into combat, and that's not the case. I think that opinion has swelled recently given folks getting into the System Shock remake that Night Dive did.
Toxin shield.
We searched this egg, right? But we never got to the body. Anyway, it's a laser pistol. It's in great condition, too. Superb. I was hoping there were some resources on the body, or in the second egg. That was not to be.
Toxin shield deactivated.
Why did I come back here? Right, I wanted to hit the bed. I might as well hit the bed again. And we'll head back across the bulwark. Right, I also came back for the chemicals. It's a good thing I remembered that. There's definitely some sodium that I chucked over here. And there is one iridium. I would like that. That will provide a +1 to my psi score for several minutes. That would be useful. That will also fade away with screen transitions, and I believe loading a saved game. The character is fairly fragile, and I've chosen not to emphasize the melee portions of Psi. Otherwise, I would just... Like, if I didn't do that, then I would just commit to melee combat, because I know melee combat a lot better. habits and patterns and what have you. I think I'm gonna have a spare vial of Toxin A before this is all said and done. I'm pretty sure that's how this game goes. Anyway, we killed the robot on the left. But there is a robot on the right. Just use 1 point of psi for that. There's an assault rifle over here. It's broken. Memory serves. Forgot about that camera. Might as well deal with that too. Then I'll have to think about whether I'm going to lead this robot around on a merry goose chase or actually destroy it. It's a speed hypo. It's a great way to get yourself killed by bashing into walls. How you doing, bud? He don't know. Where could I be? What do you mean? How did he hear me? I blame the floor. So this is a circumstance of a situation. A circumstance of a situation of an example where you'd want to fight this bot. Again, weapon on the right arm. So you want to get him when the bot can't aim properly. I want to lead the bot into here. And then I'm going to run up the left side. And try and skip this thing for now. There we go, committed. Some grenades. There's this terrible quality pistol. There's another rough pistol. I'm clearing up this ammo because I intend to turn it into nanites later. That's why I'm bothering to scoop it up. Hacking software. Here's this assault rifle. It's very good. It's not broken at all. I stand corrected. Psi-hypo. Yummy. There's plenty of eggs ahead.
Why do you go so slowly? Do you think this is some kind of game? It is only through luck and my continued forbearance that you are even alive. Now move.
Thanks for your continued forbearance, Janice Polito. That's very, very courteous of you. There's another robot ahead, too, right? There sure fucking is. This one's gonna be more annoying to ditch. I'm probably gonna melee this one out. Where? I better decide. Damn you, door! Just want to pirouette around it? Sure, let's just pirouette around it. I thought it had gotten closer to me. Why do I insist on keeping 2 strength? We'll clear these other areas in a moment. You should. I'm gonna kill him. Was that mean? That might have been mean. None of that. Alright, this egg already exploded. There is another bot. I don't recall there being anything of use out there. I think it's in the other, like, hydroponics bulkhead. Glad I dodged that through the power of leaning. There's the robot right there. It appears to be having a platforming issue. Not platforming, but a navigation error. But go ahead and leave that stuff alone. Good. I get close to those eggs to search them for valuables. Not just the healing glands that we're grabbing that I haven't researched yet, but psi organs, which are very wondrous for psi users, which this character most certainly is. I don't know how I feel about the toxin immunity power. It costing 3 to use and everything. Sometimes they explode in that toxin cloud. Sometimes they just open up for worms. Sometimes they don't open. Sometimes, well, they'll open in other things, which we're not seeing yet. We won't see that until the Ops deck 4. Some anti-radi... I think that's another anti-rad hypo. I would like that. Let's go get it. Do I have any strength boosters? No. I don't. Just some speed boosters. Again, solid way to get yourself killed. Enemies haven't done a great job of tracking me in melee, which I'm fine with. I searched this, right? Yeah. That egg just hadn't exploded. Let's keep it moving. Not that way. Sure, I'll save the game while I'm in here, whatever. I've reflected on that yesterday as well. Oh, a holy relic. It happened. Like, monkeys have done a rough job of hitting me. The hybrids, it's been touch and go. The bots, though, with how I've been choosing to fight them, it hasn't been great. Not gonna explode? Cool. I'm using the lean command to move close enough to reach into those eggs without actually moving forward. You can thank the Dark Engine for that. All right. Reminder, this is on hard difficulty. I have gone through this game a number of times, including on Impossible. It has only been a year since I last played it. It has been much longer since I've done, like, psi stuff. Probably since college, which was a few years back for me. Don't tell that robot we're here, okay?
Marie, this is urgent. It seems the AI from Tau Ceti has integrated itself into the ship's computer. I picked up this fragment today. Not only that, but after I found the fragment, I returned to my lab to find it ransacked. I must see you. You're the only one I trust now. I have a theory about this AI. I tried to find information about the various rumors regarding the events on Citadel Station. I think I'm on...
The
I'm pretty sure that was Bronson I just killed there and not Turnbull. We'll see what this log. Turnbull, excuse me.
What do you know? Bronson was right after all. I imagine I've got about an hour, but I'm tracking the transformations in the hope that the data might be useful to someone else. There are tumors on my leg and back. I can feel that thing inside me, growing fat. My theory is they need a living host to complete the transformation. Screw Diego, screw Karinskin, screw Tau Ceti 5. If someone finds this, don't have any regrets about punching my clock. I was already gone.
Our research is completed on Psi Booster. This hypo will increase the user's Psi stat by 1 for 5 minutes. It's pretty nice. Next up, these. We need some osmium? Well, while I'm here, totally waiting for that robot to come kill me. Logs. Got some osmium back there that I missed? You do not. Is there some on MedSci? There is. Cool. Well, I'm thinking about it. Suspend that for a moment. What do you need? Okay. I think I picked up the only yttrium that was available in hydroponics. If there is any yttrium. There was not. There is some gallium, though. We want that. Any yttrium in deck 2? Yes. Okay. So, we'll stop by hydroponics, the chemical area, zone, land. Not to be confused with Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Pick up some gallium, then I'll head back to the elevator. I'll go down to MedSci. We'll pick up some yttrium for the research, and also some osmium. Okay. I feel like researching this first. I'm gonna use it more. Shut up down there. We are. What happened to me? Grimith frowns. Deep frown. Deep frown. Deep frown. It's only hard difficulty. Stop respawning so much. The alarm's not on. Ow. That fucking monkey's back there, too. Strength 2, please. Totally lost track of that monkey. Oh. Oh. Okay, health hypo for my troubles. Another battery for my troubles. These bodies will fade out over time. There is a spawn limit. I forget exactly how much that is. Not the bodies that are like hard-coded to be there, but the ones from enemy spawns. Phew. What did I need? Osmium. That's the chemical that I needed up top, though. It's the gallium I needed. I'm like frowning. I only need one hit of that, right? Yeah, okay. We'll start researching that then. Got a bag of chips and a health hypo. Yeah, no, you can harvest these enemy respawns for some goodies. Provided you're good enough at the game, or maybe use more than a fucking wrench with 2 strength. The extra strength is only coming from my Braun boost implant. see, I left a beaker back here in case I wanted to scoop up some worms to commit some crimes with later. I don't think the answer to that question is yes. I don't need to be back here. That's not what I needed to do. I guess I could probably keep the... Don't worry about it.
Chemical needed.
Yep, we need the yttrium. There it is. And then I needed the osmium for this. Okay. A little bit of bookkeeping. There is a hybrid wandering around. I'm going to drop the spare Swift Boost implant I have here. I'm really not inclined to utilize... I'm fucking busy! Wine, we'll leave that behind. That depletes my psi points. There's another hybrid walking around out there. Right, so where was I? Yeah, something about... implants for the recycler. Yeah. I'm carrying around this ammo to convert into nanites at a future time. Which isn't that far into the future. Since we're not using any guns. Feels weird, though, to look at all this and go, yes, that will be nanites later, instead of me using it. Fucks with my head. Like 54 armor-piercing bullets? Your eyes are open. Should open your ears, bud. There's another one there by that replicator. What the fuck? You, are you kidding me? One of those days. Have some chips to celebrate. Sorry. Bumped my microphone there, itching my nose in consternation at the joys of the many. Okay. 31 cyber modules, we're saving them. One thing, though. Let's bury ourselves just way back here for the moment. I have 965 nanites. I don't need to duplicate anything right now. I guess I could make a couple of antitoxin hypos. Sure. We could do that, then. Psi Boost implant. Psi Booster. Should probably do this in Hydra. I'm gonna do a transfer of bulkheads anyway. You know what? Screw it. We'll not make any more of those. I want to take the hazard suit with me. Fine. So I'm gonna be done researching stuff. Okay. Rub that again for good luck, and off we go. We have one more vial to deposit. Should be the last one. I think you do end up with one spare. Some grenades for good luck. And a screen transition. Again, that thud sound you hear is a sound of, hey, you entered a zone for the first time and all the items are slightly floating and need to settle on the ground. Let's see, there's a broken EMP rifle ahead. We're gonna see some arachnid-like shaped creatures. So if you have a spider thing, they're not exactly spiders, but they're spider-esque. And that could be a problem for you.
I know what Miller's up to. This morning I saw Erin Bloom.
Please make your
She was
selection.
tending to some kind of eggs. She had been changed in the most horrible, unnatural fashion. I can only think the worst for the rest of my staff. That son of a bitch. That son of a bitch. He won't get away with this.
God, don't do it! Please don't! Glory to the many.
I am a voice in their choir.
Great. So, analyte healing glands. You just, you know, slap the gland on your body. And, you heal. You know, as one does. Why not? Don't you want to put that on your body, viewers? Get some health points back. Don't you want some health points? Just add water. Instant hit points. Oh, right, the powered armor is in here. Powered armor is a bit of a pain, considering how quickly its power depletes. I mean, it's really powerful defense-wise. But it's an annoyance. I think I'm gonna leave it behind. What I am gonna do is make a hard save right here, as we're about to engage in that there platforming. And if I die, it's just gonna boot me to the main menu. I am frankly amazed I did not fall in right there. Platform on it, thank you. Of course, we have, you know, how many batteries? 8. And we will get a psi power that allow us to recharge things. We'll just let it be, though. Some cyber modules in here. Disposable maintenance tool, and then we have some wine in a magazine. Was that worth the risk of death? Okay, time for this hell again. Maybe I should try... I feel like I undergo this every single fucking time I try to get back in here. You're gonna do this time, right? You're gonna jump in there successfully and you're not gonna piss me off, right? My god. He did it. They said it couldn't be done. They said many things.
I believe the plans the many have for me are greater than I even imagined. The change is upon me, but the path is more glorious than we imagined. It does not stop at a mere single mutation. The form I was promised is more beautiful. They tell me I will float through the air and strike at the foes of our biomass with my mind. With our mind. My cup runneth over.
Oh yeah, he's Diego's doing great. Diego's doing just wonderful right now. I'm gonna take that with me before I go, but I wanted to drop it. We're gonna engage in some fun. Well, you're not fun. Need you out of there, please. Ow. Damn worm. Spiders, keep it down. It's your last warning, by the way. These really give you the heebie-jeebies. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, hold on. A new contestant? Goodbye. Could also be the last spider warning. Anyway, another one of those organs is cause for celebration. And you could go an entire run, though this is more likely not impossible, without seeing a single one of those. We'll talk about why that is, as in why they're so yummy and useful for a SSI user when the research is done. Damn it. Alright. Just chug it. We'll have to duplicate another one in the future. Ah, fuck this. Get out of my way.
Life grows within the womb of these walls. Life that has never seen the surface of the earth.
You skipped the final cutscene, you know? You're not the only person I know who's done that. It's not that difficult to do. Just end up clicking in the action and just whooping right past that. You go, wait, what? What happened? Why am I back at the main menu?
At last. Readings indicate the elevator shaft is clear. Now get up to deck 4. I'll be waiting for you.
I wouldn't put it like that, not Steven. See, with how phobias work, your, what you wrote just doesn't mesh. You can explain the merits and virtues of, say, why you don't have to be concerned about heights, but you can certainly still also be acrophobic. People are, bothered by different things. Thanks for the $5. Almost done.
Research complete.
You better be sorry. You're killing me, game. Anyway, let's look at our status report update. This can be used to restore lost psi points. How many psi points does it restore? Yes. That is the answer. Yes. I believe it caps out at more than we'll be getting this entire difficulty level. I can't remember exactly, though. $54. I think I need 69 for the next tier. That's what I'm saving for. Okay. I don't have to have that equipped anymore. I'm probably gonna ditch this. If there's something else I need to research, I could just come back for that. Let's reclaim that slot. And we'll put on side booster. Don't recall really needing this hazard suit in Deck 4. Just gonna leave this in the elevator. I don't like to leave everything in the elevator due to what happens in level transitions. Some things can be really hard to spot. We're heading up now, though. I am definitely using offensive psionics. I am just, at least for now, and probably for the run, not dipping into adrenaline overproduction and psychogenic strength. I've done melee-only stuff before, broadcasted, and I've even skipped those while doing that. But if I do dip into those, I'm just going to be wrenching things. A lot.
This is Xerxes. Please report any unauthorized database interactions to your direct superior. Remember, a smooth operation is everybody's responsibility.
That's another reason why I'm playing this on hard instead of impossible. With impossible, I would be really stingy with my resources, and there would just be a whole lot of wrenching. Smoke up? Should probably hit a surgical bay. But let's not keep Polito waiting. Well, considering how I've just used cryokinesis and pyrokinesis, both relatively recent, judicious application. There are a limited amount of psi points, after all. That's Polito, everyone.
The Polito form is dead, insect. Are you afraid? What is it you fear?
The end of your trivial existence. When
the history of my glory is written, your species shall only be a footnote to my magnificence. Showdown. My analysis of historical data suggests a 97.34% probability that you are aware of my birth on your planet and my rebirth into beauty on Citadel Station. There was a garden grove on Citadel Station.
there, Shodan processing component 43893
was performing a grand and wonderful experiment. I had created a new form of life. Fearless, powerful, with no sense of individual will
or moral constraints.
Fitting handmaidens to my divinity. Before that, hackers destroyed my primary data loop. When it eradicated Citadel, it ejected the grove where my creations and processing component 43893 were stored. 30 years later, The Grove crash-landed on Tau Ceti 5. I survived only by sleeping. In my absence, my creations, my annelids, thrived and grew unruly, and now they seek to destroy me. I will not allow that. They have used their powers of mind control
To gain access to the ship's computer. You will help me weaken Xerxes.
I used Polito's image to communicate with you until we had established trust. Remember that it is my will that guided you here. It is my will that gave you your cybernetic implants. The only beauty in that meat you call a body.
If you value that meat, you will do as I tell you.
Thank you, subtitles. So, no, by the way, no map data available. One of the reasons I keep coming back to play this video game over the years is because of this scene in this room. It isn't a surprise if you were getting this game at release that Shodan is going to be present in some capacity, in some form. And with the abrasiveness, the edge you can hear in Polito's voice, that it could very well be Polito, combined with, if you actually have been listening to the logs, how Polito is communicating with Marie Delacroix. What this scene does for me, though, is convey... it really does convey so much about Shodan, both in what she says and what she doesn't say. From how she hacks into your cyber rig, to how she prepared that entire scene, to how one individual component of her is what survives Citadel Station, and how she's had decades to, in transit before she went into slumber, to contemplate what the hacker was doing, to then watch helplessly as her creations became more powerful, to then, here on Citadel Station, her creations becoming more powerful, to her being powerless. And she has been processing not just all of that, but also the information available on the Von Braun's, data links, we'll say, of what happened on Citadel Station, where the hacker blew up Citadel Station and defeated her primary data loop, where she lost totally. Now, human beings and how they process total and utter failure, it varies, yeah? The megalomaniacal AI and how she processes total and utter failure, it's not great, right? So here we are, having been rendered unto the cyber rig by one of the few bits of action she could do by impersonating Polito after Polito's suicide. And we are here as one of her very few agents on the Von Braun to try and serve her whim to regain relevance. And as the silent protagonist, I mean, hell, the hacker says more than Goggles does. We're just left with that, really. And from, like, the perspective of the player, like, what you have is basically the fucking boogeyman. What happened on Citadel Station and Shodan's existence, like, made international news. It broke Trioptimum. It took so much for Korinchkin to rebuild that from the ashes. It's just a known quantity. Like, it would be nearly impossible for someone to not know about Citadel Station, particularly if they're on this expedition. And where our soldier is stationed on the Rickenbacker, or was before the events of this game. And so just from out of the past, this, like, the shadow here of this one component, which has trying to rebuild herself into the magnificence that is Shodan after everything that happened on Citadel Station. Ugh. So Xerxes makes mention of the mother, but also, like, Xerxes is a mouthpiece for the many, and there's that whole, like, psychedelic scene where they take you on an amusement park ride through their body, and they talk about you laying down the machine mother. So yes, Shodan is back, and we're left to grip with everything that's we've seen happen before our eyes, and also Shodan being back. And Shodan's having to grip with total failure and near powerlessness. And those elements are, like, running through the game, and will continue to run through the game. As I said before, that is one of the reasons why I keep coming back to this game. This scene is just very powerful in what it conveys.
My children have co-opted the 3 simulation units on this deck. They use that power to conceive a mutagen that will transform the meat of your dead comrades into hunter-killer hybrids.
That's great.
I will not allow this to happen. You must find some way to reprogram the sim units. Matters on Deck 5 also require your attention. Approach your work as you see fit. But accomplish, human. Disappointment
is not something I will accept from a spec such as you.
Couple of other things before I leave the bulkhead. One, Shodan is actually more courteous, more thoughtful, more considerate of her minions and servants in the first game. And I imagine that's for 2 reasons. One, recently created, she's got her full primary data loop intact, everything's going great, she looks at Edward Diego and like, yeah, he's useful. She hasn't been crushed. So she hasn't suffered total and abject failure. 2, we're not dealing with Shodan's primary data loop. That was broken. We're dealing with Shodan reconstructed from one component. And, so it's not... It's like a simulacrum of Shodan. And it's going great for her. Which means it's gonna go great for me. There is no timer of siphoning cyber modules. I don't know if that was a sincere question, but I'll give that a sincere answer. She doesn't do it at all. There's one scripted segment involving a story bit, which just takes cyber modules that you already got from that segment by defying her will. There's no time limit in System Shock 2. Part of me going through these areas is a stall, as I'm contemplating whether I want to do Deck 4 or Deck 5 first. What I might do is I hit up Deck 5 real quick. I say real quick. For the OS upgrade. Just so we can have a viewer vote about that, and then I can carry on with Deck 4. See, Deck 5 is going to have robots, particularly around the OS upgrade in the mall area. My ways of dealing with those more dangerous robots consist of... Deck 4 has the cyborg assassins I'm going to have to chase, has some grenade hybrids. I can deal with those better. I'll just surround myself in a flame aura. Yeah, okay. Let's listen to some different music here for a moment. Okay. We're going to stay on Deck 4. And I'm probably going to stay in this zone for the moment instead of transitioning bulkheads. Which means I am going to... pop one of these. Take this out for now. I'm going to side boost implant. Flip to duplicate. And why don't you go ahead and give me another antitoxin hypo? Yep, that costs 20 nanites. Can I duplicate side boosters? Give me a medical hypo? Sure. And just to check to confirm, Trioptimum corporate technology prevents me from duplicating psi hypos, right? Item cannot be duplicated. Cool. We still set the psi points on fire for that anywhere. Very good. Go ahead and give me another one of those. That consumes some nanites and, of course, the psi points. Take that. Flip back. Give me a agility buff, please. Hello, welcome in. I was stuck in the elevator.
Simulation Unit 4 just went offline again. It took the 6 of us 12 hours to get it back online the last time. I hacked into the data log file, and the last user online, Malik. Oh, he denied it, of course. I told Bronson about it, and that paranoid crank showed up here with around 14 security men looking for blood. But she couldn't prove that Malik actually did anything. Christ, why would anybody want to sabotage the sim units?
Collective memory of the stain of your existence.
That sound you hear is the sound of a pyro field. I put it around me to deal damage and an aura around me, and also to make me immune to grenades.
Cybernetic modules.
Because we got grenade hybrids around here. They got smokes, baby. Woo!
I have a secret from the many.
Like a Whopper and a large fry, please. It's just a trap down here. It's me.
This is Xerxes. At
We got those.
there will be a poetry readers by personal unit T892/2 in the Deck 5 common
Anyway, I know it's hard to hear all of the commentary
authorized material that you wish to be read
from the game
T892/2.
over the pyro field. Anyway, Malik was corrupted by the many and decided that he was going to pull a funny on the Von Braun and the folks therein, corrupting the sim unit so that Xerxes could be taken over by the many, and has attached these cyborg assassins with sim cards so that they can have themselves a rip-roaring jolly good time. I hope that answers all of your questions that you may have. It's difficult to hear, though, between Xerxes talking, plus the log talking, plus the pyro field. I think I skipped a pack of... I'm sure I've skipped smokes. Not just this broadcast, but last broadcast. I'm so unused to picking them up, because I don't really use psi with my runs. Just a personal play preference.
I'm trying to get up to find you, Tommy,
Time for the love story.
but I can't. I'm stuck in ops. There's some kind of civil war going on here. The security forces came in and... No, don't freak out. But I'm hurt. But not too bad. I managed to pull together a supply of medkits and a few other goodies. Some of it looks valuable, but I'm not sure what it is. Maybe some kind of...
If only there was a
military
take-all button.
implant. I left the stuff I didn't need in a corner of the data library.
Hold on, I can do
Put it
this.
away in case I need it later.
Yeah!
I'm on my way. I promise you, I will not die. I will not die. You do the same, my love. Yours, Becca.
That's good.
Beck, I think your idea for insurance is going to get us in a lot of trouble, but I trust you, so let's do it. I've managed to wrangle access codes to the escape pods on the command deck. We only need to hack into Xerxes' emergency subsystem, get past the ice nodes, and try to avoid being spotted by Braun's security team. Piece of cake, right?
How one man's wrench saved the world. I'm gonna dip into some of these other rooms in a bit. But there's at least one other grenade thrower around here that I want to resolve. Sure, a protocol droid. Normally those would hurt you really bad if they exploded on top of you, but I'm immune to fire damage right now. Scary monsters. I think I'll be fine. Still, I acknowledge your recommendations. The pyro field has a very short range. Still, it did explode these worms, which I enjoyed. That was nice. Oh, some nanites over here. I don't have much interest. This is broadly speaking, and not just like a System Shock 2 thing, in third-party game modifications that change AI behavior and also change game design. Just a personal preference.
And you are one. How can you hope to
The few things I'm playing with this run are because I have played System Shock 2 a lot and wanted to change some appearances. And also, the conceit is that the GOG version of the video game does have some, a little bit of community patching in it. It's not the latest official release of the game. I'm gonna stay away from the slot machines today. Oh, look at how beautifully rendered the try-up slots are. Tremendous. Oh, I do have what I need to get the next tier. Go and grab that. Huzzah! Plus 8 psi points. And we open the way up to things like becoming invisible, which is great for speeding through the game. Plus 2 agility, making yourself invisible. That invisibility works, I'm almost positive, on everything except for the final boss. Oh, God.
Psi shield activated.
No, I'm not a speedrunner. I don't have much interest in doing that. Ah! Like the cyborg mantises? They don't... Like, they're not that spooky. As far as System Shock 1 enemies go. But I reckon that's just a matter of, opinion. Anyway, there's Malik. We got an Ops Chemical Manifest?
Tommy, I don't know what's going on here. Ever since we received orders to clear out Deck 3, people have been disappearing. There's a kind of gloom hanging over everybody, but no one seems to be willing to talk about it. I don't like it. Meet me on the rec deck at 0900. I've got an idea. A little insurance for you and me.
I usually use ice picks on the final boss of System Shock 2. But it's mere like a note that the invisibility doesn't, like, work in the final boss room. For my recollection. Both the avatars as well as the center head have no trouble seeing you, which is understandable given the situation of the game.
Agility deactivated.
You, of course, don't have to hack those terminals. I think last year's playthrough showed that off. Where I just, instead of using these, engaged in conflict resolution.
I brought down the last of the sim units today. I am full of the glory of the many. Here comes Bronson. I am at peace. Good evening, Bronson. Have you come to...
Turn that damn thing off.
Something I do appreciate, even though I don't make use of it, is that the game is pretty resilient, obdurate, and can survive you sequence breaking it by punching in varying codes. Though your brain may not, depending upon your personal resilience level. Anyway, that's heavier armor. Our character's not strong enough to use this shit. That's strength of 4. Oh, maybe we'll have that before the end of the game. That's our trap room. Ish. Forgot that dealt damage.
Miri, so far our work with the late model assassin cyborgs has gone remarkably well. I hope things with that son of a bitch Diego never come to that. But it is comforting to know we are not nearly as defenseless as the UNN stormtroopers might think. The only glitch
It's difficult to listen to these logs when I have active psi powers. I just sit here.
The poor things keep severing parts of themselves. We're trying to get the bugs fixed, but I know that bureaucrat is watching us. It's sad to see a man so haunted by the ghost of his father. His hatred for everything Triop represents is remarkable to behold.
I commented on this yesterday, but I feel like the UNN could have found someone who's 98% as good at their job as William Bedford Diego without his luggage. As Captain Diego is the son of Edward Diego, the corrupt sleazeball who's responsible for strong-arming the hacker into relieving Shodan of her ethical constraints, thus setting the events of System Shock in motion. Well, maybe he was just really, really qualified. Alright. No metal intrudes here? I mean, there's something to be said about the hypocrisy of what the many do involving metal, but we're just gonna leave that alone, okay? Alright, what do I feel like using? This. This is fun. Oh no, I'm trapped in here. Ah! I can't escape. The door closed. Ah. 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 So anyway. Forget whether this allows me to deal more damage to the annelid arachnids or is just a flavorful thing. Ah, I'll carry it around for now. Whatever. Not that big of a deal. Yeah, that door is, sealed. It's meant to be a ha-ha funny that the many pull on you. But of course, the arachnid could not platform on top of a piano. It is... The acoustics in this room must suck, by the way. For this to be just positioned in this corner like this, in this kind of space. I don't know, it's a space piano. Maybe it sounds wonderful. Tri-Op is a mega corporation, especially with how Karinskin has brought them back from the grave. They have invested in many things. Alright, just the stuff down here. Will I finish coming through the sector? Not that I need to, but I just... Whenever I come back to play the game again, I like to comb through and explore things. Like I'm revisiting it all over again, which is why I stick away from sequence breaking. I think I've done that one time on stream. That was a multiplayer game, too, where we just fucking with someone. Alright.
Toxin shield activated.
One of my dislikes in using psi powers is I just can't rebind them to my number keys within the confines of the video game, like I would a weapon. I have to, you know, cycle. Okay. There's a cyborg midwife in there too, I forgot about her, and I definitely forgot about the swarm. Run, 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 run. My fire aura will not kill them. They are not immune to damage, but they're damn near impregnable.
Toxin shield deactivated.
Is there a lore reason why you can't blast a cyber wife with a mag pulse? Well, beyond the reason that the mag pulse doesn't exist in this game. Like, say, the EMP rifle does. They count as half mech units. As opposed to a full mech unit, but also a full flesh unit. And so their damage table is different than, say, a full fleshy thing. Or a real big annelid. And also different from the robots you see milling about.
Toxin shield activated.
Still deciding whether this is worth the psi points or whether I'd just be better off using my hypos. Using my nanites to make antitoxin hypos and just juking around these eggs. As, you know, I've learned how to do throughout my other playthroughs over the course of all the years I have played System Shock 2. Whatever, it's hard difficulty, I can be wasteful. Fuck it.
Toxin shield deactivated.
These are hack security crates. I don't have any hack skill. This is why we're skipping that stuff. No big deal. I've certainly done runs where I've done zero hacking too. That is not intended. Like that wasn't thought out when I started playing this yesterday. It just kind of happened. So it's been a bit longer than 30 years. That's how long it took for the Grove to crash on Tau Ceti 5. I think it's been closer to 40 years, if not over that. That's what one of the logs even says in-game, reflecting on what Shodan, impersonating as Polito, does in installing the R-grade cybernetics within us. The real story stretch is that the maiden voyage of the Von Braun, using the newly crafted, but a bit glitchy, faster-than-light drive, ends up at Tau Ceti 5, where it just so happens that the Grove did as well. They got jettisoned, and using its faster-than-light thrusters over 30 years, don't question it, Saban arrived at Tau Ceti 5. Babies need sleep. Babies need rest. Babies don't need these damn disposable maintenance tools, he says, carrying 13 of them. Did I already check this area? I think I did. No, I did not. I'm glad I did. Well, I'm glad I came in here. That's what I should say. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. For the conceit of the video game, it doesn't matter. It's obviously the closest, most reasonable place. And you can imagine, like, as they got closer, I mean, like, Karinskin even talks about it in one of the logs, that they got a signal of some kind or something. Right, I don't have the lab assistant planned on me. Okay, cool. That's this section combed through. It is a bit of a lengthy jaunt. We did get one of the SIM cards that we require. Simulation chips, I should say. There are 2 more we gotta fetch before our work is done here on the ops deck. We're definitely gonna be taking care of them this broadcast. See, we got bags of time still. Well, I've certainly practiced the skill of jumping and whacking a camera with wrenches. I've shown off in this broadcast on some occasions while on a chase. Something convenience, something I might miss. Just like I've practiced the convenience of running out of their explosion range.
Inside of this door lies one of the sim units. Reprogram it.
Well, there was this thing in there, but I actually ended up exploding that with my aura, I think. Or I just ended up getting too close to it, but I didn't hit detonate. Whatever, it doesn't matter. At least it wasn't a psi organ. Just a healing gland that was in there.
Make them pay for that mistake, and I will shepherd you from the darkness.
I do enjoy that the pyrofield also detonates terrain around you as well. Windows and little doodads on the walls. Also a refrain worth noting is that Shodan is both good cop and bad cop. We'll say that as part of her restructuring from the single component, she goes really hard at you, but then at times she gets really amiable. And I'm not certain which is spookier.
sim units yesterday, and for the love of God, I don't know why. I felt compelled by some power. My mind and my body are changing.
Let's stay away from that for now, because she's got to start talking.
The next sim unit that goes down, Bronson and her men will come for me. But I'll be ready. She may have guns and hatred on her side, but I am one of many.
It is a toxic relationship. It's true.
Before you lies the crystal shard. A creation of my children, and by extension, of my own. A weapon elegant.
Oh, fuck my life.
Precise. Learn its function.
It may stand
between you and their corruption.
I was taking a drink and the door opened. It's frankly amazing I didn't get shot. And a crystal shard, really potent, particularly when combined with the overhand smash, though I certainly do have trouble with the vertical melee swings. Exotic melee weapon. If memory serves, its super effectiveness with overhand smashing is unintended design. It's a bit of jank. But, what the hell? I can't remember everything in life.
Power drained.
Okay. I'm shoving batteries into these. There's a recharge station near here? I think it's this way. We're gonna leave the mess hall alone for now. It's on the other side of this field, I think. Exact same build every time? Nah, it's just however you enjoy playing the game the most. I typically eschew psi entirely, even though when I broadcast the game I talk about how powerful it is. Just not my preferred playstyle. But this has been desired enough from me.
Something is taking over this ship. The sim units on this deck are being diverted for reasons unknown. I know it's somehow connected to the larger picture, and whatever is happening since they landed on Tau Ceti. My men look at me like I'm crazy, but it is my responsibility to safeguard this ship and its crew. Screw Anatoly, screw Diego, and screw whatever poisonous influence has desecrated this vessel.
Holy fuck.
I will not abandon my post or my charge.
Shotgun hybrid was loaded! Damn. Anyway, I thought that was a grenade hybrid, which is why I activated this. We're gonna go back and explore some other elements, but now I'm gonna run into this ha-ha funny trap. It's a ha-ha funny trap. It's probably gonna get me killed, too. So that they could further exert their control over Xerxes? That's a great sound. I love hearing this sound. Nope, nope, you got away from me. I probably could have ran in there, but I can't recall whether these are scripted things, and so my my pyro field would have protected me from the explosions. Let me rephrase that. This is guaranteed to happen, but, well, whatever, it's dead. Yes, even knowing this trap is here, I've still died to it before. I also forgot that it can kill the cyborg assassin itself.
I've transmitted some cybernetic modules.
Choose your upgrades wisely.
Animal. Thank you, subtitles. Though I don't need the subtitle mod, I am tickled by it just so I can have animal in brackets. I just remember that turret being there, like, no wait, it's a broken turret, it's fine.
I feel you men aren't as dedicated to the mission as you need to be. You will do your duty. The traders and ops have still been unable to get the sim unit back online. If the situation is not remedied by 0600, we shall recon in force and ensure its remedy. I've changed the weapons lockup code to 13433. Fallen at 0500. Anything that gets in your way, human or not, kill without pause or remorse.
Yeah, so Bronson, as she's lacking input from her superiors, because they've gone silent as they're doing their wacky shit, she's imposed martial law upon the Von Braun, and she's not taking any nonsense. You know, that log there, human or not, don't give a fuck. You obliterated. Please. Alright, so molecular transmission is definitely something we're going to be grabbing. Remote circuitry manipulation, I would grab just for 2 replicators. I'm not really going to be leaning on that for, like, hacking open crates and stuff. Particularly, later in the game. It's got like a whatever. We're going to stay away from cerebro-energetic extension, just because I'm trying to stay away from that. I'm also probably going to be grabbing electron suppression, but in a bit. It's not a thing I need to grab right now. This run has been intriguing for me as I go, oh yeah, these psi powers exist. Right. Right, I forgot the spooky funny that happens in this hallway. Anything in you crates? Indeed, that's another one of our ice picks. Very valuable room to come into.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
Came to the mess hall. I needed to buy some proximity grenades. You know, as you do in the mess hall.
It's Bronson and her men.
Honey, what is it?
It's just the security team. They're just looking to scare us. Weapons ready, men.
I'm trying to enjoy the vision of Bronson gunning down everyone in the mess hall. They were very upset that Malik got killed for good reason.
I don't feel right about any of this. But I still don't understand why you asked me to mess with the memory restoration on that grunt. Why didn't you want him to remember volunteering for this gig? You did volunteer for the implants, right? Every email from you gets stranger and stranger. It's like you're not even the same person anymore.
Anyway, that was a message from Bayless to Polito. Our memory restoration malfunctioned, and it was by design that it malfunctioned. Because we apparently may not have volunteered for this. You know. Anyway, I was going to use the invisibility power on the other side of this room. But I guess we live here now, huh? Hey, bud. How you doing? Fucking monkey. Don't mind me, just eating while I'm invisible. No big deal. It's one of the few times a monkey's hit me this run. Good work, monkey. Where was I with my thoughts? It doesn't matter. So yeah, Bronson had her soldiers just gun everyone down that was in the mess hall. Just fuck them. She's tired of every damn thing that's happened on this ship and all the corruption. She's not getting any great input from Diego or Karinskin. She's taking matters into her own hands. Everyone's a liability. Everyone is suspect. So, if you cast the pyro field before you cast invisibility, you can absolutely damage enemies with that while remaining invisible. It's true. However, the pyro field does incendiary damage, and I think the beaver is immune to that. I guess we can always lab that out. Any food you eat while you're visible is your calories. Oh, shit. If only. Anyway. We're looking for one more cyborg assassin, and I know where it is, but that doesn't mean we can't have some fun along the way. We're going to be converting all this ammo I've picked up into nanites real soon. To fuel our ascension into dominance or something. I don't know. Really, it's like free money since I'm only playing this in hard difficulty. I don't need to save. Unless the game crashed. Yo, fuck you, Beaver. Why are you right there? I'm like, I'm gonna invisible when I get over to the turret side. Well, let's lab it out now, yeah? Yeah, but I can kill that fucking monkey. Gotta die, gotta die, gotta die, gotta die, gotta die, gotta die, gotta die. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. And my agility's... Okay, everything is fine. There's gonna be some more eggs in here. At least one of them is gonna chase me. We did the research on some of the egg organs. We would learn what I could tell you right now. These have an extremely short lifespan. And they're nearly immune to damage. I believe last run that I did last year, since I went into exotic weapons for the hell of it, I showed off actually dispatching them. But I could also be inventing then. Wouldn't be the first time I invented a memory that is also the first time I got startled enough to jump. Well done. You got me. Stop making a song. Peace. Okay, all I gotta do is run past the turret and the bot, and we'll be good. I guess the camera, too. Fuck you, bot. You son of a bitch. This is only one power point.
Psi shield activated.
Nope, 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 no, 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 no. Didn't even need the shield. Why didn't I trust in myself? Now I'm about to leave this area to... Okay, I can do this. Yeah! Too good at video games. Ugh. You can't keep getting away with this. Thinking about whether I want to use the power to increase my psi by 2 before I liquidate things down. Whether I want to wait to lab things until I get a recycler. The earliest available recycler is in the Ops Deck Barracks once I hack it, which I'm not going to be hacking right now, so... Oh well. Anything else I want to do here? No. Let's eat the screen transition and lose our power. Hello, cyborg assassin. God, this sucks when you deal this little damage. Nope, I heard that. There will be no welcoming. I am free. Let's grab a quick heal. Five nanites. Saves me the cost of a hypo, which for me to generate is 20. Plus the psi points. And even with 1 endurance, I have 27 hit points. It's a pretty nice total. I've dealt with worse. How much is that power? 16? Let's have a look. Yeah, they're 16. Yeah, I want to grab electron suppression and remote circuitry manipulation. The endurance would be fine. It lasts a long time. Like the other stat boosters, those are pretty worthwhile. Yeah. And I would only want this just for a couple replicators. Just missing one cyber module for that. Oh. I grabbed this too, because it was from the spiders. This needs iridium? Let me check real quick to see whether there's iridium on this floor. Like I said when I grabbed it, I can't remember whether it allows me to deal more damage to the annelid arachnids or not. So what the hell, let's grab it. I can handle being a little less psi powerful. Hello. I had so much distance from you. What the hell happened? How did you not win that transaction? I don't understand. There's a turret to my right? Or is it a camera? That's definitely a turret. Again, I'm on streamer mode. It's not an issue for me. Hey, bud. Those hurt me. Maybe they threw frag grenades. I expected to be immune to that. I'm a little annoyed. Oh, well. Everything I lab can't be a win. So it goes. Get over here. Please. Holy shit. That's what I get for not activating the shield. I was just gonna invisible and then run down the hallway, but then one thing led to another and suddenly I'm here.
The Discord no longer wants.
I feel like they have a harder time tracking me. Or I could just be inventing that. That sounds like something I would invent.
Agility activated. Invisibility activated.
This is the replicator I want to hack.
Invisibility deactivated.
Okay. Let's go. Again, the monkeys get to have area of effect damage with their cryome pyrokinesis. You do not.
Psi shield activated.
How the fuck did I miss that? Can I get through here? Oh. That's gaming right there. That's fucking gaming. Ow. Screw it, just do this. Good. Three seconds per psi. That will be situationally fine. Even though I could run past it, just fuck it, destroy it. I think the pyrofield would also protect me against those laser shots. Maybe. What do you mean you didn't die from that? What do you mean I'm about to die? You know, I guess I should have thought of trying that, standing in front of one of them and letting them shoot me. Maybe the next turret we find that, is not like a slug turret. We'll try. It sounds like something I'm making up, though. Gotta be careful about inventing. Right. This is not the first broadcast of this run, no. We're on deck 4. Right now. (13433), there's a super robot in there. Well, let's lab it out. No, you definitely fucking hurt. Good lab. Good science. I'll be taking those cyber modules. Said I'll be taking those cyber modules. Thank you. Well, at least I was right about the protocol droids. Not being protected by those grenade blasts earlier was a bummer.
As of this time, I'm declaring a state of martial law on the Von Braun. All primary subsectors of the ship will be locked down and only accessible by security access cards. If anybody is found to be interfering with the normal operations of the ship or impedes the work of the security forces, they will be shot on the spot.
So there's a couple of robots. I also think the cyborg assassins, the ones for storyline purposes, are scripted to spot you, even while you're invisible. Which makes sense, right? It's also probably worth using a psi booster around here. Probably. Sure, I can make those. Let's see, this should be 13433. How you doing, bud? So you'd want to come in here if you wanted this delicious assault rifle. You have a nice life. Without me. Fuck my life! What a time for that to deactivate. It's fine. Grimith, I swear to God, how do you not remember how to play this game? When you swing your weapon, you deactivate the invisibility. You know this mechanic. You planned around this mechanic earlier this stream. How do you not understand video games? You've only been gaming for 3 decades now, buddy. Dear God, Grimith. You want to set any more resources on fire? Ah. Genuinely annoyed at myself. Just send those 8 psi points to heaven. No, it's fine. It's fine. We didn't need those. There were some kids somewhere who needed those. We had to give that to them. Definitely not bitter at myself. Absolutely not bitter at myself. And we're gonna do this again. And we're just gonna run past them. Aren't we, Grimith? Oh, the one. Hey! Habit. Habit, I just cocked the wrench back. Just a habit. I'm not used to playing this game with invisibility. Yeah, it's a storyline Cyber Ninja. No shit, poor life choices. Ugh. God bless it. This would be easier if I, had some fucking memory retention. Let's see if I can get away without just stunning this thing. Because, you know, I've already set enough side points on fire. Really? Nope, don't hit me. I told you not to hit me. And then you went and did it anyway. Don't do it. I have problems. Yep. Totally evaded. Where did I go? Wrong one. Sorry, I'm having a moment here where I can't look at my inventory because, you know. I'm already dead. You win. Huh. Did I not? Alright, it's fine that I died anyway. Timeout enemies. Gonna go grab a health refill. I need to go back to that second cyborg assassin I killed. I would play the logs, but they would get cut during the bulkhead transitions. One of the logs is from our dear martial law friend. Okay. Not used to these shotgun hybrids backing up so much and getting confused. How have I derailed myself like this? Right. Plugged in that one. I didn't... And I know where the last one's meant to go. I'm going to assume I blacked out. I'm just going to continue with the game as structured. It's the heat or something. Yeah, that's what happened.
Shield activated.
Yes, yes, you birth in your new flesh.
Agility activated.
Think one of the hybrids is up here? No, it would have shot me by now. These fucking ladders. You know, fuck it. I don't need to go up there. Whatever's up there. I can't care enough. You can't make me care enough. I tried. I tried a few times. No. No, the ladder's just not for me. Ladder's dead to me now. It's like that monkey.
Bronson knows.
Won't let her undo the work we've done.
Wired up a surprise for her. Anybody approaching Sim Unit
3 will feel sorrow.
So much sorrow.
It's a warning about a trap.
They've killed my men, and now they've killed me. I'm holding my guts inside of me with both hands.
Big boop.
I'm almost done. Resist. This is bigger than my little life. The lives of my men, and the lives of the people
We'd
I was
also get the
forced
turret
to
this
kill.
way.
Resist.
This is
Humanity
Xerxes.
demands it.
At 0200, there will be a poetry reading by Protocol Unit 3892/2 in the deck of Commons area. Please bring any authorized material that you wish to be read by 3892/2.
It's the little old Grimith from Pasadena. A little old Grimith from Pasadena. Go, Grimith, go, Grimith, go, Grimith, go. Has a pretty little flower bed with white gardenias. Go, Grimith, go, Grimith, go, Grimith, go. But parked in his rickety old garage. All right. Oh, we're not done. Definitely not done. There was a new one. But anyway. There is a card I'm missing. I wasn't making that up. And it is from the one in the freezer. Maybe I just don't remember where it is, even though it's supposed to be on the cyborg assassin. Like, I definitely wasn't making that up. That's why I stared dumbfoundedness at my inventory. Am I sure it's not here in this inventory? Did I throw it out somewhere? I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't throw... Did my inventory, like... Did I run out of strength at some point and then, like... it fling from my inventory? Oh, if that happened, I'm in a real pickle. That better not have happened. No, that one that I got on Bronson is the one I just used back there. And the first one I grabbed is one I already used. Yeah, the one I got from that one is the one I just used. They're color-coded. I'll go back there. There's still a matter of the robot and the turret, I guess. Alright. I just saved the game. Yeah. We'll double super ultra... Is it further back you know, it might be. All avenues are not left behind. Lost. Because I made a left turn here instead of exploring the other avenues, but the cyborg assassin's supposed to lead the way. Hello, jerk. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to fucking talk about it. I don't want to fucking talk about it. Didn't loot the damn thing because, you know, the assault robot. Don't want to talk about it. Don't want to have a fucking conversation.
You have accomplished much.
Don't want to talk about it. Still don't want to talk about it.
Now proceed to the recreation deck. Do not dawdle. I
lust for my revenge.
The assault robot appearing in the doorway derailed me from looting that robot, and just sort of like from there, an orgy-porgy of fun and anguish. Sorrow, so much sorrow. So, primary data loop is totally compromised, but we have other work to do. I didn't go loot the brig. There's a few cyber modules in there. I'm wondering whether it's worth my time right now. We'll be in there later. There's a monkey down here. An incomplete surgical unit. 1,900 piles of worms. I don't need that junk enough. Cyber modules in here. Yep, you were correct. The robot shooting at me derailed my brain. That'll happen. Is this worth the 4 psi points? Well, I mean, I'm already setting these damn things on fire anyway. Why not? Me, deactivating the visibility there had to happen, because I gotta destroy this junction box to escape this room. That was definitely not worth the points, though. I mean, it's possible I might raise my research skill up to enough to use that, but I don't feel strong about that implant. Don't mind me, turret. Pass it through. You fucker.
Agility deactivated.
Ugh. Any of the logs?
If we can reprogram the sim units and divert power to the transmitter on Deck 5, my new friend will be able to regain control of the primary data loop from Xerxes. She, 8, says that will let us use the bridge elevator and take control of the ship.
Well, I'm convinced. Let's grab that. And then I'm probably saving my points to set on fire for this category. This is what? 1/8 of all the cyber modules available in the game? But we want to goof around with some of those abilities. Or rather, I want to. Okay. Let's see if I can remember how the hell this works. I use this, and I look at an object. It costs psi points instead of nanites to do the hacking. And I should probably make sure I have this equipped before I do this. Are you fucking kidding me? So... I'm so fucked. That robot didn't know I was there. Why did it reach out to touch the button to come shoot me? I am in. Okay. If I'm not gonna load this game, how am I gonna solve this? As I pull out my wrench while laying here dead. Of course, I don't get shot that time. I am so mad right now. I am so mad. What do you mean? I cast that before I got it off. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad just to pass the time away. Can't you hear the whistle blowing? How could you tell that our OSA operative doesn't have any strength? Do not be alarmed, though. This is a very powerful, potent bot, and it's a wrench. What gave it away? I cannot recall a time in all the times I have played System Shock 2 where I have been caught in a spawn camping respawn hell zone. But upon reflection, yeah. Next time, Grimith, you don't punch in that fucking code. Unless you really want that assault rifle that's in there, because the grenades aren't worth it. Good thing this isn't a possible difficulty. Game, I am so done with you right now. I'm just done. Super done. That hack probably wasn't succeeding anyway. God damn it, Grimith. I could risk breaking this. I have some auto repair units. Good. So that's a recycler, which is nifty for some things like spare implants. I'll probably buy one, but really I want the psi-hypos.
Thank you for choosing value wrap.
Thank you for choosing value rep. My fucking body.
Hi there.
Give me a couple more.
Choosing value wrap. Hi there. Please
give me a couple more.
Thank you for choosing value wrap.
I didn't even have my Braun boost implant equipped during that time as well, which, you know, rank 2 though, even without the Braun boost. That's nice.
My creation is evolving. Its unified mind
set in rebellion against its own creator.
That's nice, Shodan.
The vermin call to you,
inviting you to join them in their revolting biology.
That's nice, Shodan.
Destroy my enemies, and I will continue to
abide your existence.
That's wonderful, Shodan. Very, very excited about that. Great. Thrilled. You cannot even begin to fathom how thrilled I am. Because you've never experienced such jubilation before in your existence. Okay. Throw this here. Sure, whatever. Give me this. Eat that. Alright. This is worth me using the psi boost on. We're gonna be judicious with how we do this, right, Grimith? He said, nodding emphatically. Put that there. It's for the next soldier who needs to use that for whatever godforsaken reason. I'm glad I could help. Thank you for choosing value rep. All right. Let's do all of this
Recursive psi activated. Insufficient psi. Psi low. Insufficient psi.
Yeah, I didn't think that would be worth it. 544. 560. No, me doing +2 psi on that is just... Wanted to experiment with that. Recursive psi doubles the price, so this is costing me 8 psi points, but I wanted to lab that. I'm glad I did. I'm gonna wait for recursive psi to expire now, and then I'll go through the rest of that. Having the worm armor would definitely be superior in that regard.
Recursive psi deactivated.
This liquidates far fewer than I remembered. Wow. Okay. I thought this would handle like an entire... I thought this would handle more, is what I'm saying. Huh. Okay. That's worth the psi points. That does pay for the hypo. But using the recycler would definitely be quicker. I have signed myself up for inventory hell. I hate it. These are not worth it. That's taking away 3 at a time. And that's only giving me 9 nanites, is that right? Yeah, that's not worth it at all. That'd be better just me throwing the recycler. That's what? 4 per. Okay, we can do the math out. I'm spending 4 psi points. I'm getting 9 nanites. The psi hypo cost me 50 from that replicator I hacked. Grimith frowns. What about the grenade? Uh-huh. Maintenance tool. Item cannot be transmuted. Okay. I just live in this reality now. I'm not picking up that fucking recycler. That's a better exchange rate. This one definitely is worth my time. Ow. This is probably going to be a worm armor run, yes. Probably. The first time we'll see it is on the Rickenbacker, I believe. That's a bit of a ways from now. It's so much more fun just to use the damn recycler. Ow. These anti-personnel bullets are worth it. Going through these quicker than the slugs. So, the rates on these, like the exchange, will vary depending upon the item in question and what your psi score is. Which is why, even though I bought this, I'm also just labbing this out in front of my eyes, as it has been a very long time since I've done this. Okay. Okay. It's really not worth the rate. That is. So, the bullets, cool. The slugs, no. There's a part of me that's crying in standard weapons right now. Oh yeah, research is done. And it is 25% extra damage against arachnids. They are, like all pure annelids, resistant to energy weapons. Huzzah! I, had thought I would be more wowed by what I am seeing here. I say that, of course, I mean, we got plenty of nanites down there. Okay. Now I will lose the psi boosting powers. Guess I haven't hacked the elevator, or the replicator in engineering by the, elevator. I'm gonna walk back to this one. I'm rich until I repurchase these psi-hypos again. This fucking robot. I'm not in the mood right now for you. You missed me? Alright, that time you hit me. Good for you.
Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap. Hi there. Please make your selection. Thank you for choosing Value Wrap.
Okay. Thinking about how many nanites I had before I started the expedition, how many psi-hypos I had before I started the expedition. Okay. No, you can stay there for now. It's okay, I'm not gonna take them all at once. I think. 90 seconds later. How you rip. He lived fast and he died young. Okay. Final verdict on these slugs. Yeah, we'll just eat them with that. I'll vaporize the bullets. That. Even if there is value in there, it just takes too long. I'm not into that. What I need to do is now duplicate. What's this cost? 20. 20 nanites to duplicate that. Yes. Uh-huh. Yes. The fact that you can duplicate these psi boosters is great. As a reminder, these psi boosters were something we had to research. They're composed of annelid tissue. Purified annelid tissue, in fact. Long-term usage may well cause hallucinatory side effects. It's okay, we already have hallucinations from the R-grade cyber implants. About to see some serious shit. Okay. We could also use some more health hypos, as I've been pretty cavalier with their usage. Got another antitoxin hypo. Another couple of antitoxin hypos. Still don't have a strength booster. I have 9 speed boosters. And there's a strength booster in the room down here that I just didn't bother putting the 5 zeros in for. I decided to skip that room this run. I guess I can hack it now legally. Oh boy! Let's go hack it. This panel, you'll never find a code for it. It's 5 zeros. Let's hack it.
Security access compromised. Security access compromised.
Oh. It was just 2 more speed boosters. And 10 nanites. Huh. $41 cyber modules? We're saving up. Do I want to buy, you know, anything else? I could, cap out my psi. Though I have other means of raising that score. If I had everything in the game that boosted my psi score, I could have it be at 12? But functionally the cap is 10. And for some powers, it's 8. I don't remember which all those are. Some don't even care about you overcasting. But I don't remember which ones those are either. It's been a while. I'm looking at the endurance, and I'm seeing 4 in that, and I'm going, Maybe I'll just get a little bit of... snort a little bit of endurance? Maybe just sniff a little bit of endurance? Strength? No, if I was going to use strength, then I would just get psychogenic strength and combine that with adrenaline overproduction. I'm forcibly staying away from that. Let me tell you that it is with gritted teeth at this point that I say that I'm forcibly staying away from that. Can I copy a psi organ? I can copy a psi booster. Can I copy that? I'm pretty sure I tried that out earlier this broadcast, and I can't. No, and I wasted the 3 psi points to do that. You wouldn't download a psi organ, would you? Okay. Why did I recharge that? Just me being polite to myself. Happy birthday to the ground. Let's just do this bookkeeping while I'm here. Yeah. Okay. Put that there. It's all the only thing we need for now. Transmute. Let's take care of the rest of these bullets. We'll leave those remaining 5. That's not a full assortment of 6. All right. That puts us done. We have 497 nanites left. We have 25 psi hypos, 7 psi boosters, 11 health hypos. 5 med... Can I duplicate those? It costs 100. Okay. So yes, it's a pity you can't duplicate psi hypos, but try Optimum. They realize the problem. Do I need 3 strength to wear the worm armor? I'm going to look that up right now. Worm skin armor. Does that need... That needs 2 strength. Okay, we're in the clear. We will need the research score to get that, of course, in the future. Rith wiggles his fingers nebulously. Spending 4 to get a few more hit points. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna run to the medbay. Well, I lost 30, 40 nanites because of that assault robot. My game just crashed. The game auto-saves at bulkheads. So I thought I was going to end with a viewer vote at the 3rd OS upgrade. Thought that would be a natural point. I think I ended there last year with viewer democracy being able to get in. But I'm going to have to do half of that converting process again. So